Welcome to Lawn Chair Social After Dark.
After hours.
After hours.
It's like when Cartoon Network turned into Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Or Nickelodeon turned into Nick at Night.
Yeah. Those are good times, man. I never really watched Adult Swim, though. Wasn't allowed to, and it was always just a little too late for me. But unlike Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network turning into those and turning into just, funny, good content, we have a little bit more of a serious podcast episode here. Now, this has been something that has been more weighing on my mind a lot harder recently, and it's this right here. Life is too precious and too short to drive like an asshole. I'm being dead serious right now, man. I'm so serious. I'm not even joking right now, because it just, I used to drive reckless, drive my friends around, taking corners,
letting go of the steering wheel.
Yeah, letting your friend drive, putting your feet up on the dash, hitting 100 on the freeway,
sticking your foot out the window,
taking a 90-degree turn with 12 people in a Suburban. Looking back, man, one simple slip could have ended not only my life, but the life of everyone in my vehicle and everyone that was around me on the road. And that's something that I didn't realize for a long time. And then it all kind of came to a bigger realization for me. A couple months before getting married, I just had this bad streak, dude. I got pulled over 3 times in a month. 2 motorcycle cops, which, everyone knows that, notorious for just tickets, man. Got caught in the canyon, got caught on a road by BYU, and then the third time was the night before my wedding. Apparently I was doing 85 on the freeway. Genuinely, I did not feel it, because it was pretty late at night.
Yeah.
And there's no one else around me on the freeway. So, I couldn't see how fast I was going compared to other people.
Yeah.
And that cop was really dope, let me go. But I was like, man, dude, 2 tickets, 3 times getting pulled over in just a month. I gotta slow down.
Yeah.
So I did, slow down. People I would drive around, some of them would, give comments like, oh, you drive really slow.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm doing the speed limit. I'm being safe. You have more control. And just lately, man, people that ride your ass, that cut you off, that speed up at stop signs and roll stop signs horribly. Everyone rolls them, obviously.
Yeah.
But one simple mistake, man, can completely alter your life or someone else's.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth getting to your destination a few minutes earlier than the time that you're going for,
I agree.
You're risking your entire life. You're risking the lives of those in your car. You're risking people on the road just to get somewhere a little bit quicker. Because in reality, dude, you get somewhere 2 minutes early when you speed. It's not a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, to add to that, okay, I was coming back home from California on a road trip once, and this was after we had Gideon. This was on our last California trip. He probably was 6 months old. My kid is in the car, my wife's in the car, I'm in the car, and there was this truck. I'm not gonna say what company it was, but it was a welding truck.
Yeah.
They had the generator, they had all that stuff in the back, and I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'll give you $5 if you could tell me what that profession is right there.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're about to pass them up, and out of nowhere, dude, this guy basically almost runs us off the road. I got a 6-month-old in the back, dude. I wanted to pit maneuver this guy, take him out of his car, beat the hell out of him, because I was like, what the hell is your, pay attention. If you're driving a good distance, do what you need to do to stay awake. Okay?
Absolutely.
Pull over, take a nap, stop earlier, divide the trip, do what you need to do. Drink caffeine, do what you need to do, but you need to pay attention. Because that guy, like, I don't know where he was mentally, but I don't know how I would do for the rest of my life knowing I killed a father, a mother, and a newborn.
Dude, and it's so simple of a mistake, man. Dude got a little sleepy, didn't realize it closes up. This is probably what happened. A little bit sleepy and just like swerved off the road, and almost took out a family, dude.
Yeah.
Like, on one trip driving down to California, we hit like insane traffic, and we were only about half a mile from where like the accident happened.
Yeah.
It turned out to be, it's right at the border of Arizona, Nevada. Right past.
Right out of the canyon.
Yeah, right out of the canyon, man. And it was right before the city, right at the Nevada state line. And the semi had flipped and just completely covered the entire southbound side of the freeway.
Yeah.
And it turns out, got sleepy, coming down that hill, and ran into semis that were parked off the road.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, there were minimal casualties because only that semi driver passed.
Yeah.
Which is, and it's sad in itself, but like it could have been way worse. And seeing, like, it set us back 4 hours on that trip. That's how like big of an accident it was, because they had to completely turn us around, go northbound, and everyone had to go down this like one way that literally led to one lane of two directions trying to go. It was horrible, but like this guy probably woke up at the last second and then was dead.
Jeez.
That's how quick things turn out. And you see those crash videos all the time. People are like about to miss their exit, so they like suicide run off into the exit, and a lot of the times they crash because of it, or they make others swerve.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid, man.
Yeah.
And like I have to catch myself a lot of the times when I'm driving fast, had a bad day at work, I just want to get home.
Yeah.
I have to stop myself and be like, getting home alive is more worth it than me getting there quicker.
Yeah. It's like every time we've seen a crash, and there's so much traffic, we get up to the crash and we see it, and my wife and I, we go, it's so selfish.
Yeah.
To think that you were above everybody else, that you could race, you could be negligent, Yeah. You end up crashing, and now you not only have delayed everybody else, you've ruined your life, you've possibly ruined somebody else's life, and now it's a thing you'll have to live with forever.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things, it's like, don't be selfish. You're not above everybody else. We're all trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
No one, I hardly believe, with the way gas prices are right now, I don't believe anybody's out there just driving to drive. Everyone's got somewhere to go. Everyone wants somewhere to be.
Yeah, man. And it's just like, I've tried, like, I used to be a pretty angry driver too,
Yeah.
And one situation caused another driver to go into like one of the scariest points of road rage I've ever experienced. I was driving to work. This was like 2019. I was driving to Disneyland. So I was on, I think this like the 90,
Yeah.
packed, busy freeway. There was, point of traffic. Sometimes that just happens. Like it just slows down at one point. Slowed down to like 55. I was in a little Honda, and when the traffic picked up, I was trying to go fast, and this dude in big old Tacoma was like riding my ass. I was pissed, so I flipped him off.
Yeah.
He like sped around me, flipped me off. We're flipping each other off.
Yeah.
We're getting pissed at each other. He cuts me off, slams to a dead ass stop on one of the busiest freeways in the nation, man. Scared the hell out of me, like screeching brakes. I had cars piled up behind me, like luckily all stopped in time.
Yeah.
This dude's like trying to yell at me through, his window.
Yeah.
And I give him a thumbs up, like, good, what now? Like,
Yeah. Congrats. You
yeah,
almost killed a bunch of people.
All of us. He goes again. So I try to take off because I'm like, man, we're causing such a bad, like, backup right now.
Yeah.
Slams again.
Oh
what do
my
I
gosh.
do? I hit his car. I couldn't stop in time.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop. I tried waving him off the freeway.
Yeah.
He took off. I couldn't get plates or anything, man. Pissed me off. And it's just like, that guy, man, because I was going a little bit slow when traffic took off and I was trying to speed up.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm also at fault.
Yeah.
If I would have waved my bad or just didn't give him any thought, didn't give him anything, it could have turned out better.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. A lot of accidents are accidents, and it's sad. It happens. It's inevitable. But the ones caused by, like you said, selfish people, man,
It's just like,
makes me mad just thinking about it.
yeah. Well, it's just a PSA. Everyone's got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I agree.
Treat your own life with more respect. That's what it comes down to.
We're not calling out anyone's state. We're not calling out any type of driver. We're just saying, just be mindful.
Be mindful.
If your car is older and your reflexes are on the downhill, trade it in. Get something with blind spot assist.
Yeah.
That thing has saved me so many times. I'll throw, because I'm a good driver, I throw on my blinker, okay? And the car will yell at me. It'll start beeping that there's a car right next to me. Sometimes they're right next to me, but I'm too lazy to look over.
Yeah.
I'll throw on my blinker though.
Oh, dude, no. The other day I looked over and they were in that perfect blind spot, and I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
And when I got over, at that last second, I saw them swerve back. Luckily.
Oh, yeah.
But no, dude, I was thinking of talking about this the other week, and as I was talking about it, or as I was thinking about it on my way to work, I got cut off within a foot. I was like, oh, it's meant to be, man. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement.
Stay off your phone. No distracted driving.
And just don't be an asshole while driving either.
Just, if you don't care about your own life, it's no reason to end somebody else's.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
So,
we love you guys. Drive safe. Make sure you press play on the podcast before you start driving.
yeah, don't switch episodes while driving. We're not that important.
If you really want to switch the episode, pull over to the side of the road and play the next one.
Cue it before you go.
Yeah. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Because